What the fuck? Why are they so fat? Oh my god, holy lag. Okay. Hey, this is gonna be a bit of a different video. Fuck it, we're just gonna get going. The lag will stop. I hope. My PC hasn't been liking the newer versions of Minecraft. I just wanted to kind of talk for a bit, because I feel like there's a lot that's been going on, in the background, and also in my life ever since I probably started this channel. And I feel like I haven't very, like, spoken about it a lot. Also, yes, I'm talking about this while playing the game. And I kind of want to talk about some of it. Not all of it, because there's some stuff which I'm not going to talk about. And this video is going to be very unedited for quite a few reasons. Mainly because editing has been quite a struggle for me ever since I've been starting doing YouTube. I've never really worked out my style of editing, and I don't really know what I enjoy. I don't really know how to make videos good and enjoyable, if that makes sense. And I really want to, and I really... Okay, what was I saying? um, okay, I think I was saying... Oh, yeah, I never really found, my style with editing, I feel like, and also just with making videos, like, I never really worked out what videos I wanted to edit, and, like, I wanted to make. And I feel like that's very prominent with the videos I'm making recently, you know, the three ones, like, I want to do something big with it, but I'm just, like, I don't feel like I have the skills to do what I want to do with it, but I still want to try, if that makes sense. And also, it's not, like, let me be real, I know, like, base of what I'm doing, it's not, like, very written right now. Like, I know basically what I want to do, but I don't know, like, fully what I want to do. And it's been weird trying to work it out. And yeah, I mean that's just been something that's been prominent from the start of the channel, I feel like. And I don't really know where to go from here with YouTube. I don't want to speak too much on YouTube because this is going to be like we are going to talk about a lot today, but I thought I'd start off with, like, for all the people more interested in, like, the YouTube side of things rather than my actual life side of things. Sorry, I'm gonna try to keep my talking about the game to a minimum, but that cave looks good. Um, um, and I don't really know what, like, I know that I enjoy streaming. Streaming has been something that's always been fun for me. Like, seriously, what are these rabbits, though? Okay, streaming has always been, like, really fun for me. That's never been something I've, like, struggled to do. There's definitely been times where I've not wanted to stream. I mean, that's always going to be the case. But that's not been something I've struggled with, because streaming's so easy to me. It's just turn on a stream and just roll with it. Crazy Slime School reference. And that's another thing. Let's briefly talk. I feel like I have a lot of inspirations, and I do not know what to do, like, to be like them, you know? Like, I feel like, what are some of my big inspirations? Like, we got, Slime School is probably the biggest. I would love to make funny videos like Slime School. I'd love to be funny like he is. TommyInnit, you know, that's always been one. I'm not embarrassed to say that. I mean, he's been making more videos. He made, like, a Minecraft one recently with a bunch of interesting people. There was also I guess Jack Manifold, kind of. And then I feel like Doug, Point Crow, those are more ones for, like, my streaming side of things. They're my streaming inspirations. And I love to do stuff like them, but I'm just not a coder, you know? Like, I'm not as good at coding as them. And it's just kind of like that. It's been a bit like I'm unsure what I want to do with my content, and I'm also unsure where I want to go. I missed a bunch of village houses. Where I want to go from here. Like, I don't quite know where I actually want to go from where I am now, if that makes sense. Like, I want to keep making videos, I want to keep streaming, I don't know what those are, and I want to continue the thing I'm making now, but I don't know if it's going to happen because you know, let's start with this. This is an interesting thing. I don't have the motivation to make videos, but equally at the same time, I do. And this is really something I'm interested in, and it has been making me wonder whether I have something like ADHD or something along the lines of that. Because I really love the idea of making videos. I have ideas for videos. In fact, I recorded one with Outcast and Eclipse recently, and I genuinely don't think you guys are ever going to see that video. And it's not because I don't want to edit it. Like, I really, really want to, just I'm not. And it's not because, like, I have the time to do it. And maybe some of you will just think I'm being lazy. I mean, that's potentially what it is. But it doesn't feel like that because I want to edit it and I like stuff. Sorry, I'm not very good at speaking. I don't, like, script this or anything. This is free flow. I just, like, I don't know what to do with the video. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know what I should... like, what my style should be and what I should be editing with. And also, I guess that builds up to worries of, like, what if the video is not good, blah, blah, blah. And also, it just seems like effort. Like, as much as I love making videos, editing is always something that's, like, daunting to me a little bit. And it does make me wonder whether I should be a content creator or not. But I just, like, editing's always been a bit of a, like, I don't know if I want to do this. And it's not just, like, with editing that this happens, right? Like, with a lot of stuff in my life recently, it's been like, I need to do this thing, or I should do this thing, or I want to do this thing, and I just don't because of something. Like, there's something which just makes me not do it. It's not the not want to. I mean, sometimes it definitely is, and that definitely affects it. But, like, a lot of the time it's just, I don't know what to, like, I just can't start. Like, I'm struggling to start doing things. And once I start, I'm, like, sick with it. Like, videos, if I start editing a video, the video will probably get finished. Like, it probably will. Because the video is never really a problem. Like, after I've started making it. And it's just, like... and once I start editing, I enjoy it too. Like, I like making the jokes. I like editing. But I'm not good at it. And if I'm not editing more, if I'm not making videos, I'm not going to get better. And I want to get better. And that's kind of really sucked. Yeah. Let's move away from that sort of thing. I feel like that's kind of all I want to say with that. Like, I feel like I don't know what to do with my videos. I don't know what to do with all of that. And that's really been a struggle. But that's like the last 3 or 4 months of my life, I'll be real, have been the most stressful and possibly the worst 4 months of my life. That is, I am not exaggerating. And it's been really difficult because I really, like, I mentally have not been okay. Like, fully not been okay. And I really want life to give me a break. And it hasn't at all over the last 4 months. And I think I needed that break before the 4 months. And no, I'm not taking a break from streaming or YouTube. You may think that that's utterly insane because, oh, blah, 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 but doesn't that make sense to take a break from all of that? You're literally asking life to stop. But no, I want life to stop because I want to do more of this stuff. And also this brings me enjoyment and, like, happiness and stuff like that. And the people here, like Alcar, Eclipse, like, stuff like Blood on the Clock Tower, it brings me joy, and it's the type of stuff which gets me through the week. And it's just like, I have had so much happen. I won't go into most of it that's happened over the last 4 months, which has been such a struggle. And I've been doing so much reflecting and so much, like, stuff that I feel a little bit like I've lost myself, if that makes sense. Before, I feel like, before, let's say, like, December, January, I feel like I was so confident in myself. Like, fully a really confident guy. And that definitely came off badly to some people, and it made me do some definitely stupid things. But it was good, if that makes sense. I felt like me. And I don't quite know if I feel as much like that anymore. Or if I just feel a bit like bleh, if that makes sense. Like, I know I'm not like fully saying I don't feel like myself or whatnot. I definitely do, and I am me, like, in the sense of being. Most of this might not make sense, in the sense of being me and doing things I want to do, but I feel like a bit weird, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like me, but I don't feel like me. I feel like there's something missing. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like I'm missing something, and I don't know what that is. I have a theory on what it is, yeah. I think I'm missing a goal right now. And that's not, like, a goal in the sense of, like, I want to hit 100 subscribers, or I want to hit blah, 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 or I want to do this in life, I want to do that in life. It's not that. I know kind of what I want to do. Like, I know stuff I enjoy. I know stuff I think I could be good at. I just don't feel like they're achievable, and therefore they're not actually goals. And it's kind of weird, because, like, I want to be, like, okay, it's like an end goal. Does that make sense? Like, I'm missing an end goal. I'm missing what I don't know. Okay, I don't know what I want to be in life, right? I've no idea. And I feel like a lot of people my age don't. Not going to dox my age. But a lot of people around where I am don't. And I think that really sucks. I think it's really awful. And it's a really awful feeling to be having, especially at the moment. But I feel purposeless. And I felt purposeless. I think, inside since I started this channel over a year ago. Like, I did not have a purpose in life. And I feel like that's very prominent at the moment. Like, I really do feel like, even when I'm having fun, even when I'm laughing, even when I'm doing things and I'm enjoying it, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I feel like I'm just doing things for the sake of doing things, rather than for me or for a goal. And I think sometimes doing things for fun or doing things because they're enjoyable are okay, but they just don't feel right at the moment. And I've been having so much stress because I have all of these big exams and big things which I need to be working for, right? And that's constantly going to be a thing, no matter what age you think I am. That's constantly going to be a thing at the age around that you think I am. And I'm not going to say which ones I'm really stressed about, but I'm really fucking stressed right now. Like, I'm doing really bad in a lot of subjects, and I can't bring myself to try. And I feel like that's a lot of what this all is that I don't have the want to try to do things. Well, no, like, I have the want to do things. Once again, it comes back to the thing. I want to do things. I want to study. I want to be good at these things, but I can't. And I don't know what's stopping me, because I think I could be really good at some things, and I'm just not. And that really drags me down, and it really brings me down. It feels like a weight that's always kind of there. And also, I'm going to be real, over the last 4 months, I feel like a bad person. I don't feel like I'm really contributing to, like, life and to people's existence. And I don't feel like I'm important. I don't feel like I'm enough. There we go. I'm not scared to say that. Like, I feel like I don't quite know what my objective with this video is, other than update you guys. Maybe it's also to, like, you know, make you feel less alone. But I don't feel like I'm enough at the moment. Like, at all. For anyone. Doesn't matter who you are. Like, you could be someone I spend all day, every day with. You could be someone who literally tells me every day that I'm helping them in some way. It doesn't matter. Like, I have an overwhelming feeling of not being enough and not being important. And like I'm not contributing to anything. And that's been really sucking. And it's not just been the last 4 months. It's been very prominent in the last 4 months. But I felt like this for a while. And it really sucks because in the last, like, 6 months, probably, 7 months, maybe, 8 months, however long, I only think I started realizing that I feel all of these things about 2 or 3 months ago. You know, like 2 months ago. I only, when I started really reflecting, I didn't feel like I knew any of it. Like, I didn't know any of this. I knew I was feeling bad, and I knew I was feeling, like, not good. But I did not know why. And it has really reflected a lot of my actions, and a lot of the things which I've done. A lot of the things which I, like, just a lot of that. And I'll be real, like, in the before the last 4 months, I did have a purpose for a bit. Like, there was a bit of time where I felt like I knew what I wanted to do. And it's gone again. I'm not going to bring up I'm not going to talk much on all of that. But it's just, it feels like I'm missing a purpose, and I'm not doing as much as I should. And that has made me feel really sad. Like, really depressed. And, it just doesn't feel great. And I don't know what to do about it. And I'm gonna be so real. Back to the break thing. I had 2 weeks off, right, until today. Literally, the 2 weeks before this, I had off from school and from having to do things, right? And I was really excited to be able to just do nothing other than what I wanted, pretty much. Like, obviously, there was things I needed to do, but I meant in the sense that do nothing that I didn't, like, a lot of the stuff I didn't want to do, I could no longer have to do. And that felt really good. And I was really excited because I felt like I finally was getting a break. And then I get home, literally last day from school, before these 2 weeks off, and not to my brother's fault, he's completely cut his thumbs open. Like, both of them. Very bad, wasn't his fault, he wasn't even doing anything really stupid. But it really sucked, because it now meant I had to pick up a lot of slack over these 2 weeks. I have not had I don't feel well rested. I feel like I've just been more stressed. Because I've been having to look after him, do a bunch of stuff he usually did around the house, make sure he's getting to appointments, making sure, you know, helping him change his plasters, blah, 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 cooking food literally every day for both of us over these 2 weeks. And I think even on that night where all of that happened, I think I'm not scared to say this, I was having a mental breakdown. Because I just couldn't. Like, I couldn't anymore. I couldn't do it. I really genuinely couldn't. I didn't want to do it. But there was no one else that could. And I think I messaged Outcast. I haven't looked, but I messaged Outcast, and I just, like, broke down to her. And I'm not really scared to say that. It was bad. But, you know, after everything, I got back up, you know, I sat back up, and I am just like, I did it. But I really want this break. And I don't think I'm going to get it for a while. And it sucks that that's the truth. Sorry, this desert temple's throwing me off. Wait. Oh, sorry, I thought that dirt was like brick, and I was like, what the fuck? Am I about to be in an ARG chat? No. It's just a funny place as a temple. But yeah. It's just been a lot of feelings of not being enough, of being really bad and not okay. And I also, on top of that, feeling like I don't really know what I want to do with YouTube at the moment. And with all of this is annoying. And also, I feel like I've spent so much time doing all of this, and I don't feel like I've grown very much. And I don't care. Like, growth isn't what I'm here for. I am here for the passion, but equally, it just doesn't feel rewarding. Like, that reward just isn't there. I feel so, like, just like I said, just purposeless. And just like I'm doing things for no reason. And I don't know really how to, you know, fix this. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm supposed to do to not be feeling like this. And it does just really suck. It really sucks. Yeah. I guess that's the best way to kind of put everything. So I should probably say, what does this mean for you guys? And really, why am I making this video is probably something which a lot of you are wondering. Mainly to just get everything out, to kind of just say it, because I feel like there's a lot of things you might notice that where I will just, like, stop. Like, I'll go silent, and I'll go non-verbal from some things, and a variety of other things that just happen a lot on streams and stuff like that. So I guess I'm just asking you guys to... Holy shit. Sorry. I guess I'm just asking you guys to be patient with me and to, like, be understanding. And also, you know, if you're watching this far into the video, if you care, you know, I guess I'm also just saying, like, that there's not much is going to change. I'm still going to be streaming. I'm still going to be doing all of this. But I don't really know what's going to happen with videos. If you're excited about anything I'm working on, don't hold out too many hopes. And that kind of sort of thing. Because I don't really know how much time I'm gonna, like, spend making things. I want to, and there's so many stories I want to tell, and I want to pour my feelings into what I'm working on. But I feel like there's a few reasons I can't. And it really does suck that that's the case. And it does suck that I've been doing all of these things and I feel like I haven't really gained anything. And I just feel purposeless. I feel kind of worthless. I feel like my place in the world, it doesn't make much sense. And I don't really know what to do about it. And there's a variety of other things going on in the background, which I'm not gonna talk about here. They're just more personal stuff. And I don't really want to get into them. But I've been really struggling, really. And life has been very difficult. And I want a break. And I'm not gonna get one. Yeah. And that, yeah, I don't have much else to say, I guess. I would like to take a minute to just, like, thank... Oh, shit, hold on. Maybe we die here. That'd be a fitting end, wouldn't it? Literally just about to stop, please. And I'd just like to take a minute to thank some people. So, like, Outcast, I should really thank a lot, because I'm gonna be so for real, I don't know if I would be existing, alive, sat here right now making this video, if it wasn't for her. Same with Trevor. And other people who haven't intentionally done anything, probably, is Eclipse. She probably doesn't, like, I don't think she knows much. I'm gonna bring her name up. She's been really helpful to just be around. And just, like, a lot of the people who have stuck by me in these last 4 months, even if I didn't name you out, just know, like, thank you. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be here right now. Because I've been feeling a lot of non-enjoyment from a lot of my friends' outs in the real world. For a variety of reasons I'm not going to get into right now. And that just, if you're an IRL friend watching this, that does not mean I hate you or anything. There's just been a variety of things I've not been happy with, and maybe I'll do something about that at some point. But, like, don't think that you're doing anything wrong and don't try to change because of it. And it's mostly not even friends. It is just a lot of, you know, a lot of just people. Like today, I'm just going to throw this out there. Today I was walking to school. Some random ass kid comes up to me like I'm walking past a group of kids. One of them walks up to me and just does a face and hits an emote at me. I guess trying to make me laugh or trying to get a reaction out of me to make his friends laugh or something. But I'm gonna be real, he just looked like a bell end. I really I was not happy. I had it pissed me off, frankly. Like, please. It's and those sort of people have been really just getting under my skin. There's been a lot of little things that's been getting under my skin, and it's all just kind of building up. Is pretty much what I'd like to say. But yeah, thank you to a lot of my friends. Thank you to those people. And I guess I'm happy I'm still alive. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say. That's just a bit of a life update. I might do more of these. I don't know. I might continue this world. Assuming I don't get blown up right now. Okay. I might continue this world. We'll see how I feel. I don't know. Maybe you guys will enjoy this where I just talk and stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to do an outro and you're about to see why. Because in the bloopers, someone else does the outro. But bye, guys. Seriously. Thank you guys for being here. And, oh yeah, thanks to my community, too. I know I thanked a lot of friends. But, you know, thanks to a lot of just people in general for being there. And you guys for being there and for supporting me.
Hi, Dane.
Harry, this is the worst time for you to come in.
What? Who are we talking to?
I'm recording a video where I'm giving a life update.
Okay,
I'm
let me
talking
give
to no one.
We can cut out this bit, but let me give a life update now. Life update, gang. So what's new with me? Let me think. Didn't attend Gypsy's event. That I was a bit tired, so just fell asleep. But I told him that I was, you know, I got pneumonia. Couldn't go because of that, basically. Eclipse Wolf is making me a skin. Outcast made me a skin, but it was like really great. Yeah, I love that. So let me just tell you one more thing that happened to me.
You're gonna completely throw me off what I was talking about, by the way. This is meant to be like a free flow. I'm just talking.
Well, this is free flow for me. I cut my thumbs open, gang. You might know about that if you know me. If you know Molotl close, you might have heard about this, but it was pretty bad. Had to have 8 stitches, hospital trip. Kind of being annoying right now. Going to a furry convention the weekend after next. Don't know when this video will be posted. Knowing Molotl, never. But
I'm not going to be editing it very much, so it's getting posted today.
Probably. So so yeah, this is accurate unless you're watching it in the future, in which case it's not.
Well, no, because all of this isn't going to be in the video anyway. You're just
it's going to be in the video.
No, I might do a bit where it's like, then Harry interrupted me, and it's just going to be the bit where you talk about Lee not showing up to Gypsy's event, and that'll be the only section.
You could add bloopers at the end that's this.
Should I just add, like, I do this, and then I do, like, Harry section at the end?
Yeah, exactly.
I come back.
Yeah, anyway, also spent, like, 130, 40 quid on a fursuit head. Yeah, that's arriving sometime in the future. Hopefully before
Yeah, sorry guys, he's a bit mentally ill.
Yeah, I am a bit mentally ill. I will appreciate if any of you could leave me death threats in the comments. That will make my life better. So
Yeah, we're gonna pay so much attention to them and care so much, everybody.
I will take them to heart and I will think about acting on them, and then I won't. And you know,
Sure, this is gonna be such a serious video, and it's gonna be like right at the start. I'm just like starting laughing my ass off.
but
With you.
I like your attempt at trying to give me your best attempt. Let's see.
Please don't, because you know Dane's actually gonna do. He's gonna watch the full thing, and he's gonna like actually give his best attempt at a death threat.
Well, we will. Well.
I hope you and your family have a nice Christmas.
Keep yourself safe, guys. What did Conquest just say? Stand worm for my arrival or something stupid like that. Imagine that quote.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
Yes.
We just finished season 3 of Invincible.
Yep. Well, Malotl did. I have already finished it, but I'm not caught up, so we're going to catch up soon.
Wait, I mean, you're about 2 episodes behind. Gonna be 3 Wednesday.
Yep. Let me just add a little extra thing. Think, chat. Think. You guys can't see, but we're thinking with our
Heads,
throat.
with our head.
Yeah, with our heads
right
we're
now.
thinking with our heads right now. So, yeah, that's my life update, chat. Going back to college tomorrow.
Dude, today was so tiring.
Today was really tiring for both of us.
Dude, you were here all day. Please don't even start.
For
You didn't
both
do-
of
you
maybe
didn't do
even
the
me
dishes,
more.
You didn't make food.
You didn't go shopping.
Oh no, you had to go
You-
to a doctor's appointment and then shopping for about 2 hours. max.
You didn't have to sort out the freezer. Okay.
Do you know what I've been? Do you know what? Maybe you should watch this after, because there is going to be a segment about how annoyed I am about you cutting your thumbs open. That's genuinely something I want to talk about. Not blaming you, by the way, because it's definitely not your fault that it happened.
It's
It wasn't
my
even-
fault.
No, it wasn't even your fault you cut your thumbs open. You weren't even being stupid, just like it happened.
My thumbs just decided to spontaneously slice. I don't know. I've heard about spontaneous combustion, but they didn't really set on fire. They just opened up. My blood just wanted to leave my body, I guess. It had enough. There was a revolution or something in my bacteria. So, I don't know. I'm no biologist. You guys can figure out why that happened, but I think it may have been the glass shattering in my hand had something to do with it. I don't know.
Okay, go.
Yeah, okay.
It's time to go.
Chat, one final message to you all. Keep yourself safe. KYS. Yeah. See
keep
you
flagging this
in the
video.
next video.
Actually, wait. I have a question. One last thing.
Yeah.
Try to do my outro. Try to by this point, do you know what I say at the end of every?
Okay, wait. Yeah, okay. I sort of know it. Okay, here we go. This is the outro from Harry. Okay.
Whatever he says here will be the outro. I won't do mine. Joe, I won't do it at the end of this recording. I'm just gonna end it. Because this is going at the end.
I'm going to give my best attempt. Okay, I'm going to give my best attempt at what Malotl's outro usually is, because I've walked in on him ending stream a few times. I think I know what it's like. It's something like all right, chap. That'll be it. I'm ending stream now. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.
Very close. So close. Okay, you can go now.